First of all, welcome in Munich.
Thank you. Thank you.
In a few days it's Christmas, and so the interview also, it's a little bit with Christmas.
Yeah.
Many children and certainly some adults, perhaps you also have an advent calendar?
Is that the one with the little holes that you pull out a chocolate every day?
Yes.
No, I don't.
No.
I'm terrible with Christmas.
Oh my god, okay.
Yeah, I'm awful. I appreciate the fact that when you've got kids, it's a very nice occasion. It's great to get family together.
Okay.
And I think when I've got kids, I'll get into it. But I think, I'm always touring around Christmas time. I'm flying on Christmas Day this year. For me, maybe it doesn't hold as much weight as it should. Okay. But no, it will one day.
Okay. But we have an advent calendar today for you.
Yes, okay, fantastic.
So 12 doors opened, and so you have 12 doors to open now with me forever.
Okay, brilliant.
So first of all, let's look at your music vita. How did you think about Matterfix today? How do you think about it?
Oh, how do I think about
it?
Very positively, amazing what we achieved. I met Pritesh when I was 16 years old. We started making music together a couple of years later. We had a record deal when I was 21. We had a hit record when I was 22. We travelled the world together.
Yes.
We had many crazy parties, experiences, wrote some amazing music, stayed positive, socially conscious. We wrote a song about Darfur. We raised a lot of money for Darfur, not enough, but we raised some. It was an amazing experience, and Matterfix is the reason I'm here talking to you today. I've managed to launch a solo career because people remember the positive vibe that we create with Matterfix, so I'm forever grateful, and as a tribute and as a thank you, I named my album Matterfix.
Yeah.
So, I have nothing but good things to say about it.
Okay. So now you're a successful solo artist, I think so?
Yeah, almost.
Yeah. What is the difference for you?
There's lots of differences. Creatively, making this album was quite difficult at times because I didn't have Pritesh there all the time to vibe with, and lots of times, I'm the type of person that I need people to work with. I don't write songs on my own. I don't finish songs on my own, I should say. I always write them on my own, but I need someone to produce it and help me sing it and everything. So that was quite difficult, not having someone all the time. But I managed to collaborate with lots of different people, so that was cool. On the road, I think it's a lot easier. I'm the boss.
Yes.
And everyone understands that. And we still make decisions collectively. So my right-hand man, Richard, he's here playing keyboards.
Okay.
And I discuss a lot with him, but there's no power struggle, because we sort of all understand why we're here and what we're doing, and consequently that aspect is a lot easier, and I don't have to think about, is this the right decision for the band? I can think about, is this the right decision for me and the crew around me? So there's lots of positive things. It's a little bit scary.
Okay.
If you make a mistake, there's no one to hide behind. Everyone knows your name. So that's a little bit nerve-wracking, but it's a lot more comfortable, I think.
Okay. So when did you know that music is not only a hobby for you?
I think I stopped music when I was about 19.
Okay.
I was at a crossroads in my life, and I went back to St. Vincent, and I got a job on Pirates of the Caribbean. You know that film?
Yes.
So I got a job working on Pirates of the Caribbean, and it was amazing. I was trying to talk to Keira Knightley, and Johnny Depp was walking past.
I prefer.
Yeah, and there was all kinds of stuff happening, and we were sailing in these amazing boats, and I was missing music the whole time. I got sick and tired of working for someone. I wanted to write music again, and I came back to England with the money I earned, and I recorded the first Matterfix demo. And it's weird because I think I had a hit before I'd grown properly as an artist. I have to be honest. I think Big City Life came out, but maybe wasn't quite sure of myself. Now I've grown. I'm a late developer. At 28 years old, I think, okay, maybe I have something to offer now. So I think when you're at home, you're broke, and you're thinking about getting a real job, and the first thing you do is grab your guitar and start singing, you know that you've got this music thing, you know, for life, and that's what happened to me.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So tonight you're playing the support show for Milo?
Yeah.
You like his music?
Yeah, I think Milo's cool, man. He's got a good vibe going. An amazing band of musicians. Brilliant. I played with them last night in Kempton on their last song.
Yes.
And listen, the boy works hard, man. You know, like, we'll have a day off and he'll go and do promo in France or wherever, you know. So you can't argue. He's a bit like me like that. I'm a workaholic as well. You can't argue with that. And, you know, he's an entertainer. He likes to give a good show.
Yes.
And he's been lovely to me on this tour. So, yeah, big thank you to Milo.
Okay. So when you look in the back, which is your personal song of the year?
It has to be Adele, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what does it personal mean? Like successful or?
No, your personal song, which you hear, your personal.
That's been released this year.
Yes.
I want to say something like really interesting and like satirical, but I think, you know, there's a few Lana Del Rey video games. Of course, Adele, Someone Like You.
Okay.
Those are great tunes. I'm trying to think who else. There's an English artist called James Blake with a song called Limit to Your Love.
Okay.
Which is a cover of a Feist song. Do you remember the Feist?
No.
It's a French-Canadian girl. That's a great song as well. So yeah, but I listen to old music, you know.
Okay.
I'm really boring. I'm like Al Green on the iTunes, you know. I'm so tired of being alone. You know, that's kind of my vibe. So yeah.
Okay. So now it's time for Christmas. You have a favorite cookie kind?
Favorite cookie kind? It's fresh chocolate chip cookies with the inside still a little bit gooey.
Okay.
That is hard to beat. If I had to stay true to my English roots, I would say the digestive biscuit.
Okay.
We have a biscuit called the digestive. It's not a very sexy name, but it is a sexy biscuit.
Okay.
It's very good. Shortbread. Do you have shortbread here?
Yeah.
Yeah, shortbread. Scottish shortbread.
Okay.
It's lovely.
Oh, good.
With a cup of tea. Yeah, that's me.
So when you go back at home, what colors your Christmas decorations this year?
Well, when I go back to St. Vincent, you know, it's the Caribbean. They don't have Christmas trees like you have here.
Okay.
You know, you might get cut down a random tree outside. So it's all the same Christmas decorations. They love Christmas lights, so you get all your red lights and your nativity setups and stuff like that. But it's very different in terms of it being a black Christmas rather than a white Christmas, right? You know, it's slightly different. It's hotter. You know, we have a drink called the Punch Creamer, which is like a strong rum with like an eggnog kind of thing, which is nice. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. And what will you eat at Christmas?
Well, in St. Vincent, you sort of go around to everyone's houses when they're cooking. So there's a lot of like. You know, like the farmer that lives next to my mum, he always makes like a big beef stew. He kills a cow every year. One of my best friends is a pig farmer, so he gets fresh. He kills a pig on Christmas Eve.
Okay.
So we get it before it's even frozen. So I usually bake that at home. So yeah, it's all that kind of stuff. I'm not like a vegetarian sort of thing. I think you guessed.
Okay. So back at your music and about Marlon Roudette. New Age, as your first single, climbed the charts. Did you expect that the song was created?
Do you mean did I expect it was going to be a hit?
Yes.
No, I mean I never did. I didn't with Big City Life either. I think as soon as you start feeling like you deserve to have a hit or you're entitled to a hit, I think it's going to go horribly wrong. You know, we basically that's Richard, by the way. It's my keyboard player. We basically wrote the song so quickly, just in a few hours, that I think both myself and Guy, who I wrote it with, were like, this can't be a hit, maybe a third single, you know. But I think looking back on it now, yes, we wrote it in 4 or 5 hours, but I'd worked years and years and years to get to that point. To be able to sing that way was the result of a lot of live shows and a bit of age as well. My voice has got another dimension.
Okay.
It was the girl leaving, breaking my heart. It was the friends that had fallen by the wayside. It was family that maybe I was having some trouble with at the time. So it was all of those things that were captured in 3.5 minutes. It's a bit of like a photograph of a moment. So it is one of the most mysterious things. I have no idea how a song comes about, how it just sort of seems like it was already there and we just played a small part, no more important than the piano or the drums. You know what I mean? It's almost a sort of, I don't want to be like gay and say like an out of body thing, but it's sometimes it's like you're looking down, watching it. You know.
Okay. So, and when you look in your future, what will you see?
I don't know. I've learned not to plan too far ahead now. You know. I used to think that Matterfix was forever and we'd be writing and producing records together, but things change and you have to adapt. So, you know, I hope that my loved ones and friends and family stay safe and everyone's cool, and that I can translate this success into, you know, a mini movement with all my favourite people and musicians on the road, and all gaining from it as people, not just financially as well. That I love, very family orientated. You know, my keyboard player's wife and the baby just left today. They were on the bus with us. So it's just all these things that for me go hand in hand with music.
Okay. So I forget to say each door we opened, but now it's door number 22.
Okay, cool.
Normal, it's our last question in the interview, but today we change it.
Okay.
It's a question which each interview partner have to answer. Who pays for the first date?
The man.
That's good.
Definitely, 100%.
Okay. So the next one, the big event is coming. What can the fans look forward to today?
Just a great show.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know how else to say it. You know, leave nothing in the dressing room. You know, we come out, we entertain every day. We love what we do. We play music for a living. You know, so yeah, it's a sexy show.
Okay.
You know, that's how I describe it. We move. There's bass. You know, and I know that we have a much heavier sound than people often think. So that's cool.
Okay. So finally, the last door. What is your Christmas wish for this year?
For continued success in 2012.
Okay.
And what else? Some digestive cookies. Yeah.
Okay.
Genau.
So thank you.
Thank you.